Hello, good people of the internet. Welcome to a DCUO PVE video. This one is, PVE gear video. That's better. This one is the last of the tier 1s. It is the Fate's Faith, which, ironically, if you've watched the video that I put up for the Steel Suit Mark 1, I always start out wearing the Astral Alloy gear because I don't want to start out being naked. This gear color scheme just on the Astral Alloy looks very, very, very similar to the Steel Suit Mark 1. Not gonna lie, very, very similar. Anyway, what we're gonna do is position. There we go. Fate's Faith, Fate's Faith. Just ignore the fact that I've already got the tier 2s on there. I've been very, 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 very busy. Over the last 2 days, just done nothing but farm the Astral Alloy gear, get my combat rating up, find an FOS 3 for the gears and the weapons, and an FOS 1, which I know that I could survive in FOS 1 and 3 as long as no one hits the medics. I didn't, but I've been in several raid groups that just constantly hit those bloody medics. But what are you gonna do, huh? There you go. Anyway, this gear, again, like the other two, is Marks of Triumph. Everything is now, except for the tier 4s, but I would expect after tier 5s come out that the tier 4s actually go to Marks of Triumph. I can't see that they're going to be as expensive or more expensive than the tier 3s. In fact, I would probably think that the tier 3s are going to reduce in price. Very, very possibly. So the tier 4s will more than likely be about the same cost as the tier 3s are now. But the tier 3s, to my mind, the amount of work that you have to do to get one piece of tier 3, it's more expensive than it was. The devs have said that it's the same, but it feels more expensive than it was. Anyway, on to this gear. This gear is perhaps one of the best in the game, personally. Which ones would I actually have to say that I would? I'll give a roundup of the ones that I actually prefer at the end, but this one is perhaps for me one of the best looking gears in the game. I'm not gonna lie. Modelled after Dr. Fate, of course. And I think it's really, really, really very cool. Anyway, this one is available for Marks of Triumph, as I said. 260 will buy this gear. Yes, it does sound like a lot, but really, it really isn't. Like I've said on the first video that I put up, one FOS 1 or one FOS 3, and you can get all of these gears. 650 marks from FOS 3, 900 from FOS 1 if you've not done it before. So yeah, but there are more than enough marks flying around to do this gear. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've done with the tier 1s, and all the tier 1 videos are done for PVE. Now, I thought I'd mention it while I'm here. The tier 1 PvP. I'm probably going to have a go at some back caves next week or next weekend and do nothing but back cave all day on this character. I have more than enough legend characters to do it. Let's have a look. Legends, PvP, the Batcave, add scenario queue. There we go. It doesn't look like it, but if we just launch the marketplace. Love it when it takes a while to do. Yeah, there we go. Redeem claim. Yeah, I bought the organic stuff. There you go. Future Batman, Lex Luthor, Steel, Hal Jordan, very, very overpowered, and Sinestro. So I have more than enough. But yeah, that's the tier 1s done, and I will catch you the next time that I do a video, which will start with the tier 2s. So I'll catch you around. Bye.